Deep in the bayou, welcome to Cajun Field in Lafayette. EA Sports college football coverage continues with this Week 10 clash. It's the South Alabama Jaguars and the Louisiana Raging Cajuns. Alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe will be down on the sideline. The Raging Cajuns ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. The Jaguars offense will have the football first. And we get a look at Bishop Davenport. He had a tough game in that loss last time out. 3 times he threw picks and only 1 touchdown pass. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. To the air, it's Davenport. Right down the middle. Missed his receiver there, it's incomplete.
And I tell you what, I know it's little when these QBs miss and the ball's not right to them, but man, it makes such a difference with yards after the catch, and in this case, even catching the football. It was just a little bit off, and it just made it a little bit difficult for his wide receiver to try to make the catch.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. Not a lot of room to field this one. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. So the Louisiana Raging Cajuns offense, who will go to work for the first time in this one. We get a look at Shelton Sampson Jr. He's gritty, great attention to detail, solid hands. He'll have to be accounted for in this passing attack.
And there was times during the week where we were texting. We have a group text for these games every single week, and we talk about different.
Turning it on. Stopped just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the ground game. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Right back to him on the ground. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. And the Raging Cajuns line up to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Excellent job on the punt. Bounces out of bounds at the 5, and they'll have 95 yards to go in front of them. The Jaguars offense ready to start this drive. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Follows a good block there, picks up 3s out to the 9. The Jaguars headed quickly to the line.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
That back had nowhere to go. Defensive line ate up the blocks, but how about the linebacker swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
Now facing a 3rd and long. Back to pass, it's Davenport. Working that left side now. This offense has a little room and a fresh set of downs at the 23.
Man, that is exactly what you want. That is perfect execution. Back near your own end zone, man. You want to get that ball out of your hand. You want to create some space, and don't flirt with that end zone at all. Ball gets out of quarterback's hand. Receiver makes the play. Great job understanding the situation.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, only a place to be tackled immediately.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
There he goes. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37.
And as a defensive guy, man, when you play a QB like this, that will take off and run and has the speed to make you pay, it just limits what you can do. It limits the amount of coverages. It just makes you play a lot more hesitant. And you can see right there, man, the guy's got speed. Interested to see how this defense continues to attack this QB.
The Jaguars started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Finds his big tight end.
And that's why play action is going to be big in this game. You saw how it just frees the second level of that defense just for a second and allowed the tight end to work himself vertically down the field. But how about this guy after the catch, right? So hard to bring down. What a weapon.
He'll keep it on second down. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short. And the Jaguars come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. Looking to throw, it's Davenport. Using the quick game. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8. The Jaguars go back to work after moving the chains through the air. A first down run in the red zone. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
First down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
Now the play fake. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Jaguars! Quick strike through the air for the score.
That's a nice job by the offense there in their second drive. I know in the opening possession you go 3 and out, you're scratching your head. That didn't obviously go the way you wanted to, but a good job of sort of collecting yourselves, going through the next couple play calls and making sure everybody's back on the same page. We saw this offense, David, on this drive really be in sync and finally find the way.
You got to like the answers, right? Like sometimes you come out, sometimes you're situated and you're ready to rock and roll and it comes out hot. Sometimes it doesn't, but I like the response. Their defense does their job, gets them the football back. They come out, execute. Nice job getting on the scoreboard.
Shakes off the defender. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line.
I like offenses being creative. I'm not sure if that was the best place to call that play. I think this offense needs to think about just doing things a little bit more by the book. They've got a lot of good playmakers. You don't have to reinvent the wheel this early in the game.
This guy just oozes toughness when he runs, bangs his way to the 20.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
A third and short coming from their own 20-yard line. They'll move the tight end. Motion from the wideout. Wants to throw. It's Winfield. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
No chance for any kind of return there. They were all over him as soon as he caught the football. The Jaguars offense ready to go back to work. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. And he swallowed up immediately, stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. We've reached the end of the period. It's South Alabama holding the lead. Let's take a peek at the numbers so far. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. Back to pass. That's caught. It's Hunter. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room.
Well, this tight end, he's got size and he's got some athleticism, and he's very difficult to cover one-on-one. Defense is going to have their hands full with him today.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Jaguars will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 20. The Raging Cajuns offense takes the field to begin this drive. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. They'll knock him down after a 6-yard gain to the 27.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The run inside. It's Reagan. He'll push his way out to the 38, pickup of 3.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Trying play action. It's complete to the right. There he goes. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Tight end now in motion. Out of the gun. The running back has it. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Catch in the middle. It's Jensen. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down. The Raging Cajuns are flying down the field. Holds and fires complete to the right. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They'll move the wide receiver. Off play action. Rushes on him. Makes the grab. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
I love defenses that can tackle the catch. Right away, you're not giving up any yak. As soon as that player has the ball, he goes down now.
Pressure coming, and he never had a chance.
And that play is going to drive the offensive coordinator crazy. Remember, in college football now, there's communication between the coordinator and the quarterback with the headsets in the helmet, and you know he was reminding his QB that time, listen, you cannot take a sack here. Remember, we're in field goal range. If nobody's open, throw it away. His QB did not listen to the advice. He takes a terrible sack, and now they're out of field goal range.
South Alabama appears ready to start things on offense. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. On the option, he'll toss it. That hole closed quickly, a pickup of 1 to the 15. Didn't get much on 1st down, it's 2nd and 9. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And
understand what the offense is trying to do. Use the wide side of the field, right? Use all that space, pitch on the outside, get on the edge. But the defense was too disciplined. Great job setting the edge, not letting them get outside, making the big tackle.
One back in the backfield, he gets the carry. They stop him after a short game, probably just wanted to mitigate the losses with fourth down coming. And the Jaguars will line up to punt it away. He takes it at the 45. The pursuit and coverage was there, and they swarm him under for no gain. The Louisiana offense heads out onto the field to start this drive. Nothing but punts as a result of the first three offensive drives, hoping this one gets a little more done. Got the quick pass. A big play, gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44. It's 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line. Running inside, it's Reagan. Nice move there. And the Raging Cajuns have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. To the air, it's Winfield. Buys a little time. He'll pull it down and run. Slides, avoids the punishment, and picks up the first down. The Raging Cajuns with the 1st and 10. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Here's a look at that toughness, just running through everybody. Touchdown, Cajuns. He would not be denied.
Well, on that run, he shows you why he's so dynamic. He's got all the tools in the toolbox.
Oh, they blocked it. He's got a chance to take this one back. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And he closed the deal by scooting 31 yards for the score. On the move from inside his 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. South Alabama has it back. The Jaguar offense going to work. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Phillips. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. The Jaguars want to move quickly. Wants to throw on 1st down. Zings it complete to the right. They stop him just a length or 2 short of the 1st, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here.
And that was a nice throw by the QB. When you see that drag route coming across the field, how about putting the ball right on his numbers? Not high, not low, where he has to stop his momentum. Right on the numbers where he can catch it, keep running, and chew up some yards after the catch.
Looking for room. It's Malone. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. So now it's 2nd and long.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half.
And a nice job finding my wide receiver. And then how about the wide receiver turning into a running back, getting upfield, getting some positive yards, and getting the 1st down.
The Jaguars come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Off the play fake. Unloads it left. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
Well, the offense turns it over, and talking to their coaching staff before this game, they talked about how important it was to have good ball security and not give the opponent extra possessions. That time, poor decision by the quarterback, and the defense made them pay.
Looking to throw, it's Winfield. Lets it fly. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Looking downfield, and time is running short. He hurls one deep down the left side. Incomplete. They took a shot to wrap up the half and came up empty. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connors. And the Jaguars will line up to kick off and start the second half. Coming out with it, it's Brown. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Holly, what's the story as we start this second half?
Coach Desormeaux told me coming out of the locker room, they have found a lot of positive momentum here during this winning streak, but it is in jeopardy right now. He said this is the moment we have to come out and assert ourselves and be dominant to start the third quarter, gain some momentum here, and change the course of this game. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. On the run, it's Reagan. They knock him down, but not before he gets it out to the 21-yard line. Pick up a 4. 3rd and 6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback on the move, still looking. He'll have the first down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he stopped.
And how about the awareness by this guy on 3rd down, a scramble play. Everything's breaking down, but he never panics and also knows exactly where he needs to get to pick up that first down. It's 3rd. I can't slide early. I can't run out of...
Maybe some room here. Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one.
And that's a welcome sight for this offense, man. They really struggled to run the football in the first half. And I promise you, at halftime, in the locker room, first drive, guys, we got to come out, own the line of scrimmage, get the run game going, and that's exactly how they start this half.
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
Offensively, I love balance. I love when I get some big gains on the ground, now taking shots down the field, but I gotta protect my QB. They did not keep him upright. He had a chance to make a play, especially after the big run play, the play before. The defense was playing the run. QB couldn't get it done.
Here's the pressure. He'll try to do it himself. Short gain on the play before he slides.
Hey, it's a heads-up play right there. Listen, you're trying to scramble. You're trying to make something happen. Nobody's open. You're not going to be able to get out of bounds. Just protect yourself. Get down on the ground. Get what you can get and live to play another day.
Right on the money. Runs through a man. He might have space. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35.
And that's a nice job by this offense. They got to find a way to continue to string good plays together. They've had a few, but they haven't put 3, 4, 5, 6 together, putting a drive like this together. Now, let's go pay this thing off and punch it in the end zone.
And the Raging Cajuns with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Motion from the wide receiver. A designed run for the quarterback. Breaks into the open. He slides down, and he's got enough to convert the 2nd and short. The Raging Cajuns getting set on 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Winfield. Under fire. They recover their own fumble. How in the world did the offense avoid that disaster?
Good awareness by the offense. You never want to see the ball on the ground, but a nice job understanding to just kind of jump on it and make sure you keep possession.
Wide receiver comes in motion. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. They've methodically worked the ball down the field. 11th play of the drive coming up, but this one 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Pocket breaking down. Tosses it incomplete.
This is a situation here in the 3rd quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. This guy is so dangerous. The excellent vision to find a lane and get it out and set up the offense with good field position. Guys, we'll have another look at this South Alabama offense. And after that last field goal, they start this third quarter, finding themselves playing from behind. Still on his feet at the 45. Open field on the right. Touchdown, South Alabama. They take the lead with the 6.
And to have a rushing touchdown of that type of yardage, you've got to be able to make something miss. It's one thing to get into the second level, but can you make that last defender miss? And you saw it on that play. Once he was in the clear with his speed, he was gone.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the kick is good, but there is a penalty flag because he paid for making that kick. I think they're going to get him for roughing the kicker.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Hope the kicker is okay there. He's in a defenseless and vulnerable position, and you have to protect him. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Here comes the Louisiana offense onto the field. Look, it's Winfield, and they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense understanding, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Wide receiver going in motion. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, it'll be hard to stop.
Right back to the well. Not the biggest play in the world, but it's one that can set the tone as he bangs his way out to the 38.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. It's 3rd and 5. Back to throw, it's Winfield. Fires to the wideout. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. And the Raging Cajuns will call on their punt team. He's getting a lot of work, 4th time he's punted tonight. He'll field the punt and take it back. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. The Jaguars offense ready to start this drive. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. After that last explosive running play, David, why not just try it again, right? Oh, he's got some space. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Now on the option. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. That's the junior offensive lineman that they're counting on. We hope he can return to play soon. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Rides to the back. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the third quarter. Both of these teams still on the outside looking in at the top 25, but here are the rankings as we are winding our way toward the end of the season. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47.
And I think this will go a long way in determining the outcome of this football game. They're able to run the football with the lead late in this game. That's a good sign for this offense.
Bought a little time, lets it go. Just a short pass to the tight end. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. The Jaguars will have it 1st and 10. On the option. Quick toss. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues.
Just really solid play by this offense. Nice job. Whatever the defense gives you the option, they're trying to make you wrong. The problem is, defensively, you got so much to cover. Nice chunk gain. Just remember, that quarterback can also stick his foot in the grip.
Oh, no, the ball popped out. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way.
And that was the biggest play of the game. They've got the lead offensively. They're trying to run this thing out. He coughs it up. The defense jumps on it. And all of a sudden, this game has a different feel.
They'll run it from the gun. And they didn't pick up any extra room to operate, but they at least got it back to the original line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 from their own 1, and they must take care of the football. They'll run the counter. And this run won't give them any more room to operate, but at least they avoided the safety.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Knocked down immediately. They tried to surprise him on 3rd and long with the run, and nothing doing. The Raging Cajuns will punt this one away. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. The Jaguars offense ready to go back to work. That last drive and the turnover, not what you're looking for when you have the lead, Jesse.
Yeah, and really, I think for them, it's just staying out of their own way. They're making plays. They've got the playmakers to go and win this game, so it's just a matter of executing better, David.
Executing better, understanding I still got the lead. Put a drive together here and build on that lead.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football, and the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. The run inside. It's Malone. Oh, what a cut! Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23. The Jaguars, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. From the gun, to give, looking for room. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to throw, it's Davenport. Here comes the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And now this offense will try to overcome that 2nd down incompletion. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Maybe headed to the end zone. And he's in. Pounded his way in for the score. Touchdown, Jaguars! That one puts them in really good shape to get back on the right track and get another W. And that kick was perfectly down the middle. I'm not sure anyone even breathed on that running back by the time he got into the end zone.
Nah, so many blockers out in front. Where are the defenders? I mean, it's a good idea. You know, the guy with the ball, that's usually the guy we want to go tackle. Go get him.
Louisiana has it back, and the Raging Cajun offense headed to the field. Time is running short. They've let this game get away from them a little bit. They must get something done here to have a chance to pull it out late. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
And if this offense is going to get back in the football game, those are the plays they have to make. Like, they have to make contested catches. They got to find a way to get some points, to create some explosive plays. Those 50-50 balls, when you get your hand on it, man, they got to start making those plays.
And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Bought a little time, lets it go. Tight end finds a soft spot. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Raging Cajuns racing to the line in the hurry-up. They absolutely had to have that third down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively, that's exactly what I want. Make you get the third down. The clock is your enemy. Multiple possession lead. That is right where I want this offense.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Makes the catch. It's Sampson. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Just keeps swinging it. Fires to the middle. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
Man, the quarterback threw that ball hard, too. And I know sometimes when you're throwing an in-breaking route, you want to get it to your receiver quickly. But when you try to strain and throw it harder, oftentimes your accuracy is what suffers. And you saw it there on the incompletion.
Fires downfield. On target over the middle. Breaks a tackle, and he might have room. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive.
How many times do you see receivers catch the ball and dance, and you get so annoyed because you're like, dude, do you see the yellow line? Go and get it. Really nice job by the receiver with the second effort, getting the extra yards and getting the first down.
Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down.
Coaches always tell their quarterbacks, you can't go broke taking a profit. You can't always hit posts and bombs deep down the field. If the coverage takes away throws downfield, just take what's underneath and let your receiver advance the football.
From the gun, they'll try the middle. Got a little grass. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped. They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the first down. They'll set the change and wind the clock. Dropping back, it's Winfield. Going for 6. This is caught for the late touchdown, so let's not put this one to bed just yet.
Well, the offense did their part. You're just trying to apply some pressure on the opponent, right? Yeah, you're down right now, but if you can find a way to get the ball back with some time on the clock, they're within striking distance still to win this game.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. South Alabama appears ready to start things on offense. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. Makes it past the marker. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And they're really frustrated having to use that after giving up the first down.
No mystery on that play. With the lead, we are going to run the ball. You know it's coming, and we are running right at you, right into the teeth of the defense, and they're still able to get a nice gain.
They gave themselves room to operate with that first play. Now first down from the 37. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. And now what will they come up with? Turning it on! Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. The quarterback takes a snap and takes a knee. It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game, right at the end, you need the clutch plays. These guys deliver.
And you can't teach that gene. You have people that can focus in the moment or they can't. Great job by the team, staying focused, understanding it's a close battle, win those one play at a time, and then look up, and then, heck, I got the win.
Yeah, David, they just had ice in their veins, and you can tell there's tremendous leadership on this football team. Guys can step up, and in the huddle, they can make sure that everybody else is focused to the task at hand in order to get the W.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.